Hi, everyone. Cyndi here, and I am your host. Welcome to my next episode, and this one is called Mastering the Basics Budgeting for Beginners. Now, today I want to talk about budgeting 101. We're going to keep it as simplified as possible. This is actually a kickoff to my digital online course that I'll be offering this year. I'm hoping to offer it closer to the June timeframe of 2025. Now, again, this is budgeting 101. This is going to be just for my beginners. That's the community that I want to build. I want to help those to kick off and kickstart their new year. Granted, I am launching it in mid-year, but this is why I want to do all of these small bite-sized podcast episodes because I want to prepare you for what is to come. I also do have a workshop, a live workshop that I'll be launching that will be for debt management because I do know a lot of you want to know how to manage your debt. So stay tuned for that. But this episode is all about introducing you to the basics of budgeting. So if you are a beginner to budgeting, this episode is for you. Now, you are going to learn how you can set yourself up to financial success. This is across the board. This is just on the very basics. Okay, so let's get started to the first topic, which is I want to talk about why budgeting is so important. Budgeting is the process of creating a plan to spend your money. That's it. It's just a spending plan, which is also known as a budget. Okay. Now, tracking and monitoring your spending is super crucial because it's going to help you to stay consistent financially and it's going to give you that stability that you need. Now, a spending plan helps you to manage your money overall. It helps you to track your expenses. It even helps you to save for the future and avoid debt. Now, when you take control of your budget, okay, you're literally creating this on a month to month, you can literally take control of your future, your financial future. And budgeting is such a powerful tool for that because it's going to transform your financial health. It's going to give you the peace of mind. It's going to give you the confidence that you need every time you look at your bank account and know that you know exactly where your money is going. So, for instance, imagine you are planning a road trip. Okay, think about planning a road trip. I'm sure there's at least once in your lifetime you have planned a road trip. Now, without a map or without a proper map, you might get lost and waste your time and resources. So, similarly, without a budget, you might overspend and miss out on financial opportunities. So, a budget acts as your financial roadmap. It's going to guide you towards your goals. Things like saving for a vacation, paying off your debt, just things like that. So, now the next topic I want to talk about are the crucial steps on creating a basic budget. And I want to break this down into steps. There's about maybe 5 to 6 different steps. So if you're driving, you can come back and listen to this episode. But if you're not driving and you have a pen and paper, jot this down because this is going to be like the basic things that you are going to need to know, okay, to create a basic, simple budget. Now, I actually have a worksheet called Balanced Spending Plan. Okay, it's also known as a monthly budget. This is going to be a free resource, it's going to be a free tool when you purchase my digital course for beginners. It will be free to you, and I will coach you, I will guide you along the way on how to fill it out. But I want you to stay tuned for this because this is really going to help you to keep things very simplified and straightforward. But until then, I want you to start with step number one. I want you to set financial goals. It's essential to set achievable financial goals. These goals could be short term goals, like maybe you want to save for a vacation, or it could be long term goals, like building an emergency fund, maybe a longer term emergency fund, or maybe savings for retirement, maybe even a college fund for your children. Okay, so you want to set those goals up front. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to pay off a credit card? Are you trying to pay off debt entirely? Are you trying to pay off your home? Like, what are you trying to do? You want to write these financial goals down. Now, step number 2, you want to identify household income. Okay, this is the very first thing you want to do aside from your financial goals. Now you're getting into the actual plan itself. So, identifying your household income. If you have a partner, you obviously will then combine your income. Okay, so the first step is to know what are all your income sources. This is going to include your employer salary, your side hustles, or any type of other source income, child support, alimony, whatever that you get on a month to month basis, credit to your bank account, that is considered total income. And knowing your total income will help you to understand how much money you have to work with. Now, number 3 is going to be to list out your expenses, okay? You want to categorize your expenses. You are going to have a category for fixed expenses, one for variable expenses, and another for your debt expenses. Now, your fixed expenses could be like your rent, your mortgage, your utilities, your insurances, and then your variable expenses is everything like groceries, entertainment, dining out. That is your variable expense. And then you want to list out all your debt expenses. That's going to be like your car payment, credit card payments, personal loans, student loans. This is going to help you to see where all your money is going to. So, step number 4, I want you to allocate your funds. So, you're going to use the zero-based budget method. This is my favorite budget method out there, okay? And there's several, but this is my favorite one because you're going to allocate every single dollar of income to a category. So it could be a category of all your expenses, it could be a category to, future sink funds like you're saving for a vacation or whatnot. So every single dollar of income is going to be allocated. And I want you to allocate these to, like I said, expenses, savings, or financial goals. Um, and then this means deciding how much money will go towards each category specifically, just making sure that you are not spending more than what you earn. Because if you do, that's a whole nother topic that we will get into. And I think I already have an episode on that, but we want to make sure that all your income covers all your expenses. So, step number 5, I want you to start tracking your spending. So, I want you to regularly track your spending, that which in turn will help you to stay on budget. You can make any necessary adjustments. You could use a notebook, spreadsheet, a free budgeting app that's out there. My favorite one is Every Dollar. I've always said that that's my favorite one. Um, and then lastly, I want you to review and adjust. So I want you to review on a regular basis, whether that be on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. I prefer that you do it on a weekly if you're starting out, but once you get the hang of it, you can do it on a monthly basis. And then I want you to make adjustments. I want you to make adjustments based on your spending because life is so unpredictable. Your budget should be flexible enough to accommodate changes in your income and changes in your expenses. So, last topic, I want to give out some tips just for successful budgeting. These are just things that I've helped clients in the past, and I feel that they've been pretty successful with my clients. The number one thing is the use of tools. There are so many budgeting apps out there available to you on the App Store that can help to simplify your budgeting. Okay, so like I mentioned, the Every Dollar app, that is my personal favorite. There's also another one called Monarch or YNAB, which is You Need a Budget. These are all going to be really important to help you to track and stay organized. Just choose one. And consistency, okay? Consistency is key. You need to stay consistent. It's so crucial. Set a regular time each week or each month, the same day every week, the same day every month to review your budget, track your expenses. It's really going to help you with your financial habits and your spending habits to kind of see where the money's going, especially if you're doing it on a weekly basis. Also, I want you to celebrate milestones. Don't forget to celebrate small financial victories. This is going to help you to stay motivated. If you pay off a credit card or if you saved a certain amount by a certain time frame, those are milestones. You want to celebrate, you want to acknowledge your progress to keep you motivated. And lastly, I want you to avoid pitfalls. These are common pitfalls that I see my clients do all the time. I want you to be aware of common budgeting mistakes, like underestimating expenses. You want to make sure you capture everything. Also, not tracking small purchases. There's always a small purchase out there. You want to make sure that you account for that, especially if it's going to happen on a consistent basis every single month. And also not adjusting your budget for changes in income. If you've got more income coming in and for instance, there's a credit of some sort, or a refund of some sort, you want to be sure that you can adjust your budget so that you can apply that extra set of income to something that you have a goal for, maybe paying off a credit card. So, um, I want to recap. I want to close this out and wrap this up. This is going to be a short episode, but I'm hoping again, these are small, very small, bite sized financial tips and episodes that I want to provide you. um, but we've talked about the importance of budgeting. We talked about the steps to creating a basic budget. I've given you some practical tips that have been successful in the past with my clients for successful budgeting. So remember, budgeting is a powerful tool. It's going to help you to achieve your financial stability. It's going to help you to keep on that same path of success. And I want to leave you with this. You have the power to transform your financial future. We all do. Okay. If you master the basics of budgeting, now I'm talking just the basics, you can take control of your money. You can reduce that financial stress. You can be more confident when you look at your bank account. You can reach your financial goals, pay, a down payment for a house, pay for a vacation, pay off your credit cards. These are financial goals that I'm referring to. So you want to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself that you have the ability to make these positive changes. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you got this far in the episode, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support. This is closing out my 7th episode. I can't wait to produce more bite-sized episodes for you. If you found this episode helpful or inspiring, I encourage you to please share it with someone who might benefit from it. I do intend to have in the next couple of months some guest speakers because I really do want to talk about the dynamics of financial, situations in family homes, in relationships. Like, I want to go beyond just financial talk. I want to go beyond. I want this podcast to be relatable to you, to my listeners. I want it to be relatable. I want things to resonate with you. So don't forget to follow and subscribe for more and exciting, insightful episodes. Stay tuned also for my digital course launching for beginners this year in 2025. If it's not going to be in June, it'll be a lot sooner than that. Also, my live workshop is coming up this year. But until then, take care and God bless.